I really don't know what the rest of Vlogtober looks like. Honestly, it feels like this might be the end, and that sucks. So yeah. Just pulled up to the house. What is up, you guys? Welcome back for another vlog. So I'm starting this vlog kind of late. It is 5 o'clock, but I've actually been going and doing stuff all day. I just didn't bring y'all along because it was really boring stuff. So I attempted to make Cole a shirt. Y'all, don't laugh at me. I was trying to be creative because I didn't find the tape I was looking for, the glow-in-the-dark tape. And I didn't really have a plan with this paint. And as I was doing it, I was realizing like it's really hard to like dry this. So it's been like in front of a dryer for like the last, not a dryer, I put it in front of a fan so that it would dry faster because I needed to flip it. But so I was creative on the back. I did him some little dots so he'll glow in the dark, and I did his name. And then the front, I started with this like skeleton idea, y'all. I don't know what happened. I tried. I am so not creative. But I try, and I try not to buy things for like one time. So this little shirt costs like $2, and he can play in it later and get it dirty, whatever. Like if he has like an outside day. And then this paint was $2.49. It's glow in the dark green. I didn't know if it was paint for fabric, but it was $3, you guys. Can't beat that. And I still have a lot left, so if I ever need it again. But yeah. And I put paint on his gloves so like his hands won't be cold because it is currently, oh my goodness, what the heck? Y'all, okay, so we have had the worst little storms this last couple of days. The wind and the storms were like crazy. There were tornadoes in areas, just not here, but the winds were crazy. And it was supposed to be a clear day. The high was supposed to be 70. It is 70 right now, but it says isolated thunderstorms. That was not on the forecast. I just knew it was going to be cool. So I packed Cole a long sleeve shirt that's black to go under this, pants. And of course, I'm going to take him a jacket too, just in case he actually gets really cold. I'm sure they're going to have like glow sticks and stuff because it is a glow party for church. They're doing, if you're a church kid, you know they call it Hallelujah Nights. But their theme is like shine bright to the world or something like that. So they're doing a glow party. And I'm taking his little bag so he can put his candies and stuff in it. But I knew it was going to be cold. I didn't know it was going to storm. So I actually don't know how long we're going to be out here. But I thought I would bring y'all along for that because the rest of the day, I told my mom, I was like, I need to pay you to be my babysitter today. Because I had 2 R's I needed to prep. I needed to finish my lesson plans. I needed to get progress notes out that I still haven't got out. I literally have been working. I worked last night until midnight, and then I got up as early as my body would let me this morning to do some more work. And so the rest of the stuff on my to-do list, so I can mark some of the work stuff off because I did do that. The rest of the stuff on my to-do list has to do with home, prepping ourselves for like the week upcoming, meal prepping, getting our clothes ready, cleaning the house. And then the last things on the list is like YouTube stuff, LTK stuff, Sephora stuff, because I want to add to my Sephora storefront, but that's like at the very bottom of the list. So like if I have 30 minutes and I just feel it Sunday night, that might get touched. LTK, I'm in another course that they invited me to do. So that I just need to get with. And then YouTube, I'm just making sure I'm posting daily. I don't really have a plan for November, and I really need to get a plan because November and December are coming, and I have not been posting on my other channel just because I've been doing Vlogtober over here, which I've really enjoyed because I get to just come in and pop up, and it feels a little bit more free than when I do my weekly videos, and I feel like there's a pressure to like catch y'all up on what's been going on because it's been like a week. But yeah, anyways, I am so happy to be going back to those though because I don't have to do as much editing. But yeah, let's get out of here. And I'm gonna get Cole dressed when we get there. He is already on his way with my mom. We're gonna go help set up. They said to be there at 5:30 to set up. And then it starts at 6. Hopefully we don't get rained out. So let's go. Clouds definitely look dark. They look dark this way and that way behind my house. Definitely look like a storm is brewing. Thankfully, I'm not going these directions, but still, like, the storm looks like it's this way. That is the way I'm kind of going. We'll see. Where's your slime? She put it in a cup. Look.
Are you ready?
Look.
We're gonna put it in here.
Whoa. Ew.
Want a little bit? You want to touch it?
Look.
Yeah, I play with it fast. Look, go like this.
Pull it. Come on. Turn it on. Happy Sunday, you guys. Sorry about the noise if you can hear the dryer. I'm drying my last load of laundry. I've avoided laundry all weekend, and I decided to sit down and fold my laundry and chat with you all because I've just kind of been going since I got home. You know, our normal Sunday reset, getting our clothes ready for the week, you know, meal prepping, all of that. You saw earlier, I threw oxtails in the crock pot before I left for church. So I literally only had to make sides for dinner. But I was just thinking, as I was cleaning, I was kind of getting frustrated because I felt like all the things on my to-do list this weekend were very overwhelming, and I feel like I should have had all of these things done. And I kept thinking to myself and like beating myself up like, girl, why didn't you get all of this done? And I started thinking, I was like, every time I plan, my plans get interrupted. And so, for example, the best way I can put this is teachers get a 45-minute conference and a 45-minute planning period. But the district has decided that during our planning period, we have to follow a specific model. And so I don't get to do what I want to do. And I don't have an extra planning period as a department chair just because of the way the schedule worked this year, which is fine. Which is why some of the work is like overflowing into home. But for the most part, my conference time at the end of the day should go uninterrupted. And so Friday I was like, bet, I'm gonna make all my copies, I'm gonna do all this stuff. And I ended up having to go in and interpret athletics during my conference because one of the aides helps out at another school. She got stuck in the rain and was trying to get back, and I was like, no, you know, don't worry about it, just stay there. Well, that meant I had to cover her role. And it's days like that, but it's like every day. And I was like, Lord, what am I doing wrong that every day I can make a plan and it's always interrupted? I can never do what I want. Even little things like getting up in the morning before Cole. I get up and he gets up with me, and it really throws my morning off because then I'm tending to him and not doing the things I plan to do. And I've said this before, like if he gets up, I'm just going to work out whether he's up or not, but it doesn't work like that. And so as I was thinking, talking to myself and really talking to the Lord and kind of like in a frustrated state, I was like, Lord, why does this keep happening? Like, why is it every time? It's not like it's for a lack of planning, because for a while I was like, I'm just not gonna plan, I'm just gonna go with the flow, and my life felt even more chaotic. Case in point, I have not planned or done anything for my second channel, and it shows because I've literally produced nothing. I thrive in structure, order, and plan. That is how I operate best, which is why I plan out my weeks, I use my calendar, and not doing it really throws me off. So I was like, Lord, what is going on? Like, I'm actually doing the things, I'm actually making the plans, yet I am struggling to get things done, to stay on track. And as I was thinking about it, something said just like Google a certain idea. And when I Googled it, what had played in my mind was put into words through Google. So what it basically said was, so one was like me underestimating the time I need to do certain things. So instead of planning like 30 minutes to get it done, I need to plan on 60 minutes because things are always going to happen. Life happens. Your plans aren't always going to go forth. But then also being flexible in my plans and not letting hitting those roadblocks really just throw me off. So being flexible with the plan, and in that, just changing the routine altogether, like not trying to stick with a routine that's not working. That routine worked for that season. Cole is older, things are different. I have different, people that I'm working with, different responsibilities. And so not trying to fit my plans into an old routine. And then also maybe, just maybe, that is the Lord's way of slowing me down and trying to refocus me, realign me. And all day, Friday and Saturday, and not really today because I just haven't had a lot of time to think, but all day Friday and Saturday, I was just in this rut, and I kept saying, I'm going to just like be done with Vlogtober, just take a break and really just do a hard reset, right? And I talked myself out of taking the break because one thing I keep saying is I'm consistently inconsistent. And I don't want that to be the case just because it's hard and, I'm having to navigate it in a different way that I just give up and quit. So that's that changing the plan, like making it fit where I'm at right now. So I'm rethinking the last few days, which is fine. I don't want to give up on posting even if I miss a few days. I don't want to give up. But also the hard reset that just kept coming to mind, like I really truly believe in my heart that I just need a hard reset. And for me, that feels like rethinking everything about my routines and my habits, even like my scheduling, like how I've been scheduling out my days and my mornings. I really feel like I need to revamp, because what worked last year is not working for this year. Even what worked in the summer is not working now for the fall. And so, yeah, I am giving myself a hard reset. And really, I don't know what that looks like, because at first I thought, well, maybe a hard reset looks like me just going with the flow and figuring out my new normal. But going with the flow just means I just am going every which way and there's no structure and order. Like I don't know what I'm doing. So I think this week I am going to really write out what I want my days to look like, what I want to accomplish in the day, and see where in the day it can go. I honestly feel like I just need to focus on one thing at a time. So maybe just doing my devotion in the morning for a while, and then just doing my workouts in the morning for a while, because even my workouts have been thrown off because I've been up and down and up late each night, and so I'm too tired to even wake up early enough to get my workouts in. It's just this vicious cycle that I keep going through. But I really think what a hard reset looks like for me is just waking up early again. Like going to bed on time and waking up early is like first steps. And then going to bed early, waking up on time, exercising, going to bed, waking up on time, exercising, devotion. Like I know it's going to take some time, and I feel like that's what my November is going to be, just a reset, which it sucks because you reset during the time when you get a break, when all your rhythms and routine are going to be thrown off again. And so it's almost like, I'll just wait to the beginning of the year. And I don't want to do that. I promised myself that I was going to go hard for 120 days. And I have been, but y'all, it has not been easy. So yeah, I just needed to think that through with you all. But if you are in a similar place, friend, know you're not alone. Know you are not alone. And I'm feeling the same way. And I don't know if it's just this time, this wave, I don't know what it is, but we are gonna get ourselves back together because it is quite necessary. So yeah, I will see y'all hopefully in tomorrow's vlog. I really don't know what the rest of Vlogtober looks like. Honestly, it feels like this might be the end because I really just am not in the mental space to even show up like I want to. I don't even feel like I'm showing up how I want to show up, and that sucks. So yeah, drop a comment down below if you have some motherly advice or just ideas or what have you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.